Akim, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Ruach Kodash Barakatam, right? Kal Halal Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Ruach Kodash Barakatam. Shalom again to the elect, alright? And peace and blessings to the elect, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And peace to you, Akim, around the four corners of the earth, who pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Sing and praise and thank Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai for bringing his prophecies closer and closer. We are almost. We see in the finish line. We in the finish line. We should be seeing it right now. Yo, didn't that far again? Yeah? Should be singing and rejoicing right now that we seeing Yahweh Yahushai bringing it by. He doing it for us. Okay? Now is the time. We in the end, boy. I'm playing this video. I'll talk after.
The fact is, this was a horrible, one-sided deal that should have never, ever been made. It didn't bring calm, it didn't bring peace, and it never will.
Yo, Akim. Scripture say, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Them things, hey, go and come.
Iran's leaders are reacting with anger this morning to President Trump's decision to withdraw the U.S. from a landmark nuclear deal. Lawmakers in Iran's parliament burned a paper American flag and they chanted death to America. Iran's supreme leader called the president's words yesterday silly and superficial and said, Mr. You've made a mistake.
In his White House announcement, President Trump called the 2015 deal horrible and disastrous. His decision to pull out threatens to strain relations with U.S. allies in Europe who say they are standing by the agreement. Paula Reed is at the White House. Paula, good morning.
Good morning. Iran says it will remain in the deal along with our European allies who have expressed regret over this announcement.
You know what going on? Come all of this Europe want to stay in the deal. America pull out. That is the scripture prophecies fulfilling by Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Now get off my bed. Alright? And I see this. I see our brother send it in the group. Hey, Octawada. Hey, brother Burra. You have a WhatsApp group. He sent Trump pull out of the deal. So I'm going up on YouTube and I'm watching it. And I see Iran burning the American flag. Say, EU want to remain in the deal. Trump don't want to, Trump say America out. The EU say America in. Alright? Because ultimately this deal, I believe his name is Ayatollah. What he now say? Iran Supreme Leader. What he now say? What he now say? The man now say make a mistake. Yeah? These nations, you feel, alright, you feel Iran to have backing. Russia is the scripture say be thou a god unto them, talking about the Russians and Russia powerful. That is it, this war going to take place. This war going to take place between these different nations. It have tension. All that friction. You rubber stone together. I see they used to do it in movies. I never tried it out myself. They rubber stone together too long. At some point, fire might start. You rub pieces of wood together too long, you could spark a fire. Because that is the friction and that heat, alright, could eventually cause a fire. Okay? And that is what's going to take place. All these different nations rubbing shoulders, this one, and that one against that one, and his fight, and his want to fight, and this one want to going to start some. Trump, you make a, well, hey, prophecies had to be fulfilled. That is the point. That is the main point. That is the main point, alright? Prophecies have to be fulfilled. I'm going to get Revelation chapter 17, okay? Revelation chapter 17 and verse I read from 11. It says, and the beast that was not, and the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth and is of the seven, and goeth into perdition. That beast, alright, that was and is not, is the Roman Empire that was, okay, and it fell, and then it revived back and came the eighth, and it says and is of the seven. Why is it of the seven? Because it came out Great Britain, alright? It came out of Great Britain, the American Empire came out of, alright? And go into perdition, okay? And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. The beast is this nature and the evil. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings. And they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. That is what I ultimately plan to do. Alright? Make war with Yahushai, but Yahushai go and overcome them. With the military might, with the fighter jets and whatnot. Yahushai go and beat them. That is the war in heaven. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the horse sitteth, are people and multitudes and nations and tongues. America known as what? The great melting pot. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Why is that? Because America is going to anger their allies, alright? And when they anger their allies is going to fuck them up. And this is a big point in where they go anger the allies, because the EU say they want to stay in the deal. America say they don't want to stay in the deal. Alright? America say they don't want to stay in the deal. The EU say they want to. America say they don't want to. So what ultimately going to take place there? War. Okay? War. It's not pause. Right. So, as you could see, we in that time, it says, I read over verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. Now remember these 10 horns, alright, was with the beast as a point in time. And verse 12, and the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings which have received no kingdom as yet. This is going into NATO and the EU, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast, because there was with the beast at one point, but these were going to go on. Verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. What going to make them hate the whore? Some fucking act America going to do. That they going to say, oh, there's some, oh, you're far beyond freaking dealing with, far beyond reason. Alright? Or you're beyond reason and all you're beyond understanding. You know what? We turn on all you and destroy all you too. These shall hate the whore, and that going to fulfill a lot of precepts. One precept ultimately being a kingdom divided against itself shall not stand, because all you was together at one point, then all you start to have division. Iron mixed with what? Miry clay. Alright? All you can't mesh, because all you don't like peace. Because this deal, ultimately, this Iran deal, I don't know, it probably might have bring peace to all you. Peace to, you know, stable a little peace for a little while. Let Iran build up the economy, alright, and help themselves. Because all you thief the people and their money, sanction them, block the assets, alright, in various, whatever banks they had it, take the money, put heavy sanctions on them. Now all you go and, because it's their own money. Now all you go and block them sanctions, release not block them sanctions, release them sanctions and give these people and them back the money. Or you say, nah, you know what? Fuck that. We keep that and let the fuck this Iran, fuck F that Iran deal. Let them go so. So that is why you go see now Iran get vexed and burning up flags, okay? Burning up all these different things. Iran get vexed for that. Burning up American flags because why? They're upset. Now the EU still, as we see on the news, they still wanted to be apartheid. Say they still might go ahead with it. And we see what's going forward. But here we go and go with the 10 horns, which was with the beast, but now they're not with the beast. These shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Alright? That is the whore, which is the United States of America, which is of the seven, because the first 7, alright, was Germania Major, Germania Minor, Rome, alright, Great Britain, alright, the Spanish, the French. So Germania Major, Germania Minor, Rome, Great Britain, Spanish, French, and Greece. Alright, that is 7 heads. Alright, so it was of the 7, and go into position. Alright, that is freaking America. It was of the 7 because right before America came into power, there was the Great Britain Empire, and America came out of that. So it's of that part of the 7 heads. Alright? And that is the one we're going to destruction. The United States. Okay? So we get our next precept here. These Obadiah or Ibadiah, the servant of the Most High, Yahweh. Alright? That is the Hebrew name for him. Or Iwabadia or Ibadia. Let me make sure I have it in my Bible here. Yeah, is either Iwabadia or Ibadia? Correct. Yeah. She's serving Yahweh, servant of Yahweh. And these were Iwabadia or Obadiah, who had a whole vision of Esau destruction. This is what he had to see. Iwabadia, Obadiah. It says Obadiah is only 1 chapter long, verse 7. Says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, that they that eat thy bread lay they wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. And that is what that is what going on. Alright? Because this war between the Russians, the Americans, is going on happen. Because it was prophesied. Okay? It was prophesied, and prophecies never, once it come out of the mouth of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, it ain't going to freaking go back to him void. Alright? This is what it says here. Okay? This is Revelation chapter 12, 13 verse 2. It says, and the beast, this beast dealing with what? This beast here dealing with the beginning of the Edomite rule. Okay? This is the beginning of the Edomite rule. In Revelation 13 verse 2. Whereas you go see, alright, in Daniel 7, you go see the beginning of the beast was like a lion and it had eagle's wings. Alright? And then he see a leopard, and then he see with the Medes and the Persians, he see a bear. Alright? There's had 3 ribs in the mouth. Then he saw a leopard. Then he saw wait, what is the last one he saw? Right? I can't remember the last one he saw. Let me just get at it quick. Alright, so proof up in Daniel 7. That was the Roman Empire he saw. And he saw a 4th beast. After this, I saw in the night vision behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible. Right. So that is what he saw. He didn't get the description of the beast he saw like an animal, but it was the dragon. That was the Roman Empire. Like how he say after this he beheld a leopard, which was the Greek Empire, and then he beheld a bear. He saw a bear, and then he saw a lion. He didn't with the 4th. He didn't say what it was. He said he saw a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly. That was this Roman Empire coming into power. Alright, so now we're going back to Revelation, the 13th chapter. Alright, the 2nd verse, and this is what it says, right? This here dealing with the beginning of the Edomite rule. Okay? This is why it says, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. Who was that leopard? Alexander the Freak. As we now read in Daniel the 7th chapter, and I believe it's the 5th verse, the 6th verse. It says, after this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl. And 4 wings was his 4 generals. Who was the leopard? That freak faggot called Alexander the Great, where you Edomites does say was the beginning of civilization. Began with the Greeks. Why? Because that is when all came into power. But that is a friggin' lie. We were civilized way before that. So though that all just perpetuating lies. Because it's a liar from the womb. Okay? Which had upon the back of it 4 wings. Lysimachus, Cassandra, Ptolemy, Seleucus. That is the 4 wings of a fowl, and the beast had also 4 heads, and same people. Alright? Lysimachus, Cassandra, Ptolemy, Seleucus, and dominion was given to it. Okay? So that is the beginning of you Edomite, because Alexander the Great was a friggin' Edomite. He was no Israelite. He was no Elamite. He was no Arab. He was an Edomite. Okay, so we're going back in Revelation 2. Not 2. Revelation 13. Revelation 13, verse 2. And this is what it says. And the beast was like unto a leopard, and his feet was the feet of a bear. The feet represent the end of something. This is why I say America and Russia is going to it, because this is the prophecy. The bear is the Russians. And his mouth as the mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Alright? So America and the Russians are going to it. Eventually, and this is this, we see it. Okay? We see it. It says, on his mouth as the mouth of a lion. Yes, no, eh? And the dragon gave him a seat and great. The dragon, the Romans, gave him a seat and great authority. So yeah, you're going into this war. This war going on start, and I just going to read the top part of Ezekiel 38 chapter and close out. These are Ezekiel 38 and 1. It says, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back, which dealing with the Russians, and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, and the house of Togarmah, and the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare thyself, for thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Dealing with the Russians, how to be a guard to these various nations. Alright, so you feel Iran have no backing. Iran and Russia and China, all of them, the fuck the US, and they link up with each other, and this going on lead into this world war. Alright, this world war going on happen. Let me see if I could just play our next video, or even self play back that video. Let me see. Let's see. Let's play this video again.